Alright guys, we're back for part 2 of the Dokkan Frontier gameplay. And today, we're going to start with Krillin and Gohan. And we'll continue along, and we'll try to beat it on this episode. So, we need to use Goldo as one of our leaders. We need 6 mission execution and 6 Ginyu Force. So I kind of already set it up. This first team, not going to be doing much damage. The second team, so one thing I found about LR Ginyu, he does get his entrance animation and all the effects of it. He does get that. It includes the other team as well. So we'll be able to use, we'll be able to get all his buffs. Alright, so Goldo has a 50% chance to dodge with his special effects. So we'll get him the super. Why not? We'll let them all super. Thank you for the dodge, Goldo. 1.6, not the best. At least he's lowering defense. Okay. So we'll use the 3 bars and then we'll switch to the Ginyu Force. Yeah, they're taking massive damage. Okay, we're kind of gonna have to swap here. So we'll use 3 bars and we'll give all the buffs to this team. So Raccoon and Goldo, they're building up with every attack received. Okay, they're gonna be guarding. Okay. So they should be fine there. You should be fine, and Ginyu does have his intro up. So there we go. This should be a good rotation here. This is gonna do more than double digits, but okay. I guess I underestimated how well they tank. Okay, 6 mil. Hopefully we can get some crits here. There we go. Jason Birder. Yeah, their attack stats, they're quite low before they start to build up. We're doing some damage at least. 7.2 is respectable. Can we crit? That's the question. No. At least we get an additional super. Alright, we should still be fine with Rakume Goldo in slot 1. Alright. They should still live. We'll see. Okay, perfect. 4.7. Can we get a crit? We need to break through this man's defense. Additional super, awesome. Alright. Okay. They're putting in the work. At least they're lower in defense. That's very good. 6.3. So they no longer have the 40% buff from last turn. Okay, we'll keep getting additional normals. 5 mil. I mean, I'm not too confident that we're going to be able to win here. Yeah, 150% attack buff now. And additional attacks disabled too. So what exactly does his... Okay, let me... 25% attack and defense. All allies 15% in battle. Okay. I'm not sure if Raccoon and Goldo can live. If we swap... Oh, we can't swap. Okay. Well, Jice and Birder, what is their dodge chance? 70%. When they're receiving, it's 10%. And then another 10%. Okay. So we're gonna have to put them slot 1. Let's use his active. I mean, yeah, he's minusing our ki by 2, so we can't super unless we're gonna have to get that. Alright. Alright, you gotta dodge. Thank you. 8.7. As long as they dodge, we should be fine. Awesome. Ginyu at the end, we'll have to see if he's gonna live. These guys are gonna be doing a ton of damage. Crit? No. He dodged. Okay, now he's sealing our super attacks, so that's not good. Okay. And there's not much we can do. Huh. Okay, we can get Dokkan mode with L or Ginyu though. We might be able to win here. Yeah, honestly, this was the toughest fight so far. It's because I don't have AGL Ginyu. Alright. That came at the perfect time. I don't have Raccoon and Goldo at level 10 links. I gotta link level them at some point. Alright, we got all the missions for that. Perfect. So now we're on to versus Raccoon. I'll use a medium meat. There we go. Okay, no missions for this. Krillin and Gohan are required. Are they both required? I think they are. Okay, so this first team, let's use them, and then we'll We'll put our Saiyan team for the second. Okay, he leads Planet Namek Saga. Let me just check. Do they... Space Traveling Warriors... Okay, he leads Planet Namek Saga 150. And he leads it 170, I believe. 180. Okay. Yeah, having to like bring this guy, man. It like limits our options like so much. Alright, let's try this. We could bring any of these Friezas like halfway decent here. Let's bring him. We'll link him with full power Frieza. Why not? Okay, so Frieza, perfect. We can get his Ultra Super there. We can get his Super, and Krillin and Gohan. Okay. Alright, this rotation's pretty good. They're gonna have a good dodge chance at the end there, because they got 24 ki. So this is pretty good so far. Yeah, full power Frieza can put in some work here. We'll be fine. He's doing a lot of this. This phase must not have much defense. He's putting a lot of damage here. So this phase is going to get one turned right here. I know this guy doesn't have any built-in crit, I believe, so... Oh, maybe he does, because I doubt I would have put hidden potential crit in him. Alright, I assume there's a second phase. Alright, phase 2. Let's stay with these guys for now. We'll swap over next turn. We should be fine. That's a lot of damage, but next turn is where we're gonna start getting one shot. Yeah, he's really putting in the work. There's just not really good Frieza units, so he doesn't like have anyone to link with. Okay, this guy's probably gonna get one shot here. He's at 1.2. Oh yeah, this guy is done. Okay. Yeah, we gotta swap over. At least there's no missions for this fight. I'm kind of getting the hang of it. What does he do? Okay, no crits. Okay, so we will swap. Put Nameku. He'll get the key from being attacked, so he'll have 24 key either way. He doesn't, this Vegeta doesn't need 24 key. Alright. We should be good. This is gonna do a little bit. Okay, that's quite a bit. Hopefully next turn we can get the Dokkan mode. Yeah, I think this fight's about over. Vegeta, in LR Vegeta is gonna finish this up. $15 mil, yeah. If this crits, this is a one-shot. Alright. Goodbye, Raccoon. I assume we're going to be fighting all the Ginyu Force. There's a third phase? That's interesting. Okay, 3 phases, huh. That's not the best. Oh, wow, he's gonna be... At least Goku's stacking defense. He may be dead. Let's see. Not bad. Yeah, this third phase is definitely... We're gonna need to get that Dokkan attack off. Zero damage. This Vegeta's trash. Garbage. Okay, pretty much whoever we're putting in slot 1 is dead. We're at intensity level 2. So far it's just key -3. We can't swap. We're gonna need Nameku's damage here. Okay. Oh, I wish we could get those int orbs so we could heal. Oh man, I hate how that act just activated. If I knew he was gonna all swap to attack Goku, I could have put him in slot. Oh man, I didn't know he was gonna do that every turn, the focused attack. Yeah, I'm not sure if he can survive. I've tried muting notifications on my phone, but then it mutes the game volume too. It's frustrating. I'm always getting notifications during my videos. Okay, if we do die here, The Dokkan mode next turn should win us the fight. Let's see, what's this gonna do? Alright, we got the revive. This LR Goku is so sick, dude. Okay, let's do his active. And let's do Dokkan mode with Goku.
Time to get serious.
I feel like this should kill. We'll see. Perfect. There's no way there's another phase. Okay. Jeez. Well, was that like 3? Was that 4 or 3 phases? Okay, clear node 8. We get 14 of that Goku. How do we unlock this? Okay, we need to use Krillin and Gohan and use their active skill. Well, we'll worry about that later. Okay, who do we need to use now? Okay, we need to use this Goku. So I'm just gonna train mine up and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So I put some, I put skill orbs on my characters as well. So we have to bring this Goku. Let's see. Let's just bring him on this team here. What does this Krillin do? Okay, he's giving support. There's not really... Yeah, there's really just not too many... Especially the, like, characters are not, like, synergizing here either. I mean, we could just bring him and then bring... Yeah, maybe we'll do that. See how this goes. Yeah, he's physical, so...
You better make this interesting. No way you can beat me.
Alright, thankfully he's gonna be attacking Frieza in the front there. This guy doesn't even need this super attack. And Goku... He can't super attack either, so... Okay, I assume he's gonna be launching like a really powerful attack next turn. I assume that's what that is. Okay, he's gonna be one-shotting someone. So let's have him one-shot Frieza. Yeah, we need to to kind of stall as much as we can here. Yeah, I figured he was gonna one-shot anyway, so... Now, he just reduced my ki. I could have sworn... Okay. I think what happened is I lost the ki from linking. I should have let him kill the Goku. That's just great. Okay, first time seeing this super attack. Okay, intensity level 3, jeez. Alright, let's swap. I don't think he's going to be launching a super, but I guess you don't know. You never know. He should have that cooldown again. Yeah, okay, because since we swapped... When you swap, it kind of like restarts the fight, pretty much. Okay, maybe additional attacks are like disabled or something, because we're not getting any additionals. Okay, no, they're not disabled. It was... we just got unlucky. Alright. So we can't get an Ultra Super with Goku, unfortunately. Alright, we'll have to make this work. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure if we're going to be able to pull this one off. At least we're critting. We'll slowly whittle his health down. And thankfully he's going to be super attacking in slot 3. I need Vegeta to crit. There we go. Yeah, I put crit skill orbs on him. Awesome. Okay, this is a crit too. Perfect. You can tell kinda it like flashes beforehand. So if you're like paying attention, you can tell when it's gonna crit. So this Vegeta is definitely dead. Oh yeah. What's this gonna do? Oh man, he dodged. Okay, very interesting. Okay, no additional attacks now. But I think we can just finish him off with the actives. And just in case he has another phase, I'm gonna save the active. Because if we have another phase, that's gonna be tough. I do like the style of these fights, where they're kind of difficult, but they're short as well. Okay, now we can awaken him. So I'm gonna actually go do that, and then we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So this one... Okay, these two did have node missions. Interesting. This one, clear without receiving any damage? I don't know how you do that. So I'm not even going to bother with that right now. Okay, this Goku is required again. So I think we'll do the same thing here. Same two teams. I wish there was a better option for Frieza's team than this guy. Does this... Okay. Does Frieza... He's given Frieza big bad bosses. Does this guy give Ki at least? He's given it... He only gives Ki to Goku. Yeah. This is our best bet, honestly. Let me just see what the... There's no mission... Okay, there is missions. Clear with Jice. Oh, man. Okay, so we need to clear within 4 turns. And this guy has to be on the team. This Vegeta's honestly... I wish I could just replace him. I mean, I could. We'll have less stats. But if I do this, that could work. And then as for this team, we need to bring the Ginyu Force. So... Oh, yeah, he needs... Oh, man, dude, this... Yeah, that's annoying. There's no other way to put this. These team restrictions are very, very annoying. I'm, like, trying to figure out, like, how do I do it with him when my only leader is him, and he needs special pose... But then I also have to bring this Goku. Okay, he needs a Ginyu for his dodge. Does this Ginyu do anything? No. 2 or more and you get... Yeah, it's only 1 enemy. What does he get if there's a Ginyu? Yeah, they need Ginyu there. Alright, we're gonna have to... We'll have to try it with this. And we gotta clear it in 4 turns. That's gonna be interesting. At least we got enough Ki here. 4 mil. If it's only this one phase, I think we can do it. I think it's doable in 4 turns. But if there's another phase, no way. And you need crits to even make a dent in their HP. His attack stat literally doubles when he gets the 5 special pose characters on the team. Yeah, at least he dodged. I'll give him that. Alright, I guess next turn we'll swap. Hopefully he doesn't die here. Perfect. He's up to 5 mil. As long as he crits, his damage is decent. These guys and their additional normals. Yeah, we definitely need to swap to the other team next turn. We need to ramp up the damage here. Alright, let's swap.
What about you guys? You gonna go back to your own planet or what? We are the most elite warriors in the galaxy. Let's show this clown what we can do.
Alright. Oh wow, he really doesn't share many links with Super Saiyan Goku. Okay, I can already tell we're going to be struggling with Ki. Let's just get this. Fortunately, we can't Ultra Super. And at least we got a Super with you. Okay. Good enough. I need Vegeta to crit. Every attack he does, I need him to crit. No crit. I gave him like 20-something crit in the hidden potential. So he has at least a 50% chance to crit. Well, at least he's launching a bunch of additional supers. I think he'll be fine, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, double digits. Yeah, if this is another phase, that's gonna be crazy. I really hope this is just this one phase, man. Not bad for a free-to-play, 5.9. Okay. There is another phase. Okay, so yeah, I have no idea how you beat this in 4 turns. No clue. We can't even super with Goku at the end there. Yeah, no idea. Especially when you have to use the Ginyu Force, man. If you don't have AGL Ginyu, that's rough. I mean, if Goku crits, if he does a bunch of additionals and he crits on all of them, it's still unlikely we're gonna finish this turn, though. Yeah, now it's impossible. It's so frustrating. It's not. This is not even hard. It's the missions are just annoying as hell. But I'm not gonna sit here trying to record myself doing those missions for like 3 hours. Yeah, we're cooked on that 4-turn mission. No idea how you do that. If we had AGL Ginyu and we could actually do damage with the Ginyu Force team, maybe. If the mission was 5 turns, that would be fair. But 4 turns, no way. Of course, the Dokkan mode always activates at the end, man. Alright. Oh, is there another phase?
Already. And leave this planet. Don't you really want to be so powerless against this guy?
Alright, how many of those missions did we even do? 3 of them. Okay, so the only one we couldn't do was within 4 turns. So I'll figure that out at some point. Okay, there is this one that we didn't do yet. Who do we need to bring here? Kui. Okay. Is there any missions for this one? So we need Kui for this one. So let's just do this. Let's Frieza, Kui, and this Frieza. And on this team we'll bring... We need his leader skill and these two.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright.
Once and for all. You're in good shape.
Okay. So Frieza's gonna be putting in the damage here. At least they give you the friend Kui. I mean, I have Kui, I just never awakened him. He's like a 3-year-old banner unit at this point. I'm not gonna bother. Eventually I'll awaken him, but I'll just use the friend for here. I think we should be able to do good damage by swapping to our other team. And giving them the 40% boost. This guy needs an easy A. I feel like with this new mode, they should have came out with some easy A's. His animations are pretty good. Queeze. Alright, we'll do one more turn. And then we'll swap. We gotta leave Frieza here because Big Bad Boss is Link. Yeah, if there was like an LR final form Frieza, this would be the most powerful team for this. The Frieza team with Frieza and then this other LR Frieza. We definitely need a LR final form Frieza. I kind of wish we could have beat him in this turn, just in case there's a second phase here. He's donezo. I don't think Kui can beat him here unless he crits. Let's do this. Let's sacrifice Kui. Because he's gonna super attack there. Let's let him super Kui. Okay, now we're at the no super attacks part. But Frieza should be able to finish him with normals. I'm just preparing for if there's a second phase here. That's interesting. One of the effects was super attacks will not activate, but we still supered. Okay, there is a second phase, so good thing I prepared for this. Okay, intensity level 5. Let's swap. Alright, we can't get the Ultra Super off, because he's only going to attack once, so that's key plus 1. That's fine. A super is a super. As long as he crits, it's all good. It's only Frieza left on the other team, huh? But yeah, this phase is... There's not much defense here. He doesn't have much defense. This should be double digits. $17 mil? That's pretty impressive. I gave him attack skill orbs. And crit skill orbs too. Perfect. Alright, that's the Scouter Vegeta fight. Thankfully there's no missions for that one. Okay, this one we'll figure out how to unlock that later. Let's fight. So Ginyu, you need to select this Ginyu Force as the leader. And you can't have any characters die. Okay. Okay, so this Goku is required. So this first team, we have to put him as the leader. And let's bring these two. Okay, this team... Let's bring you, you, and you. Okay. So this is what we're gonna have to rock here.
Alright, let's do this.
I already know this is gonna have 2 phases. Let's do this. Okay, no Ultra Super no matter what. Let's do this though, because then he'll build up his attack in the middle there. Alright. We'll use the Ginyu Force for a couple turns. This phase has a lot of defense, huh? I think they build up with 10 hits they need, so at least that puts us on our way to fully building them up. I feel like the Saiyan Day LR... The Saiyan Day LR probably should have been... Probably should have been a Planet Namek Saga character. That would have went perfect with the new mode. Yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't do that. I mean, the LR, the Majin Vegeta is really cool. You just can't use them with the new mode. Okay, they didn't dodge, so this is gonna hurt quite a bit. Wow, they didn't dodge at all, so... Does this guy not count as Ginyu? Whose name includes Ginyu. Okay, this is before receiving an attack. So maybe they just failed it naturally? Maybe that's what happened. Okay, no evasion. Evasion disabled. I mean, we kind of have to stick with them. We can't swap yet because I know there's going to be another phase. We just need to tough it out. I mean, we're not even one health bar through. This is crazy. At least these guys are really tanky, dude. Yeah, these guys are really good for this. $5 mil is like the highest number I've seen them get in this, so that might be their damage ceiling. These guys, their dodge is disabled now, so hopefully they're not going to die here, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, it's really only the super attacks that you gotta worry about. Okay, now he's getting a huge attack boost. I feel like we should stick around for one more turn here. Oh, let's hope we live this. As long as he doesn't super slot 1. And if they super enough, I think they raise their defense on super, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Perfect. The longer we can survive, we can make this work. He's getting super. He should be fine, though. It's a lot of damage, but... Oh, yeah, he's donezo. Okay. So one of the missions was beating this with no characters dying. Really not entirely sure how you do that. Especially because you have to bring this guy as your leader. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure how you do that, but... And we're going to have to swap. So, let's swap and restore HP rather than the damage boost. Does this Goku get any evasion? No, 30% damage reduction. Okay, he'll have 60% damage reduction. So maybe he's not a bad idea to put there. What is he? How much damage reduction he gets? 20, 50. 50 and he has 119,000 defense. He actually has more defense, this Goku. Does he guard? Okay, I think that's our best option. Let's save the Dokkan mode for later. Okay. Okay.
I beg you. He must die. By safe hands. I hated you at first, but I began to understand over time. You were a proud Saiyan warrior. Just know this. I'll do what I can to carry on that pride of yours.
Okay, I don't think it's possible to win here. Yeah. Maybe I'm just dumb, but like I have all these characters rainbowed. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, this guy, we can't live here, can we? No. Yeah, so evasion is disabled. I don't know what. I guess we'll play it till the end and see what happens. I think we're dead here. Yep. Okay. All right. Well, we're already over an hour here. I think I'll just do these last couple in another part. There's no way. I need to figure something out for this because that's insane. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.